What is going on, YouTube? This is Biggie2911 coming at you with a recap. That's right, I got stuff to show you. Had a crazy couple weeks. Wife and I and the kids moved in with my dad, and we moved a 3-bedroom house with 4 people living in it into a 2-bedroom apartment that already had somebody living in it. If you want to know what that looks like, trying to cram all that in that place, what? Yeah, that's all totes and all that kind of stuff. So, but Sunday afternoon and sitting here, and I actually got some IP, a lot of IP, and a TTM. Wifey is on the computer. Hi, Wifey. She's so excited. It's been a rough week, but she's on the computer. So, what do I got? Well, I'll go over it for, as you can see, mainly wrestling stuff. But I did get one TTM that I thought was really cool. I sent some book plates into Mike and Mike in the morning at ESPN. I found this book somewhere, like on clearance or something, and got it really cheap. Might even have got it like at the dollar store or something. So I sent in some of my homemade book plates, but I asked for specific. I didn't just want Mike and Mike. I also wanted, and throughout the book, if you look in the book, there's all these rules, and they have. I'm trying to find a example in here. Well, they have all these rules in the book, and it's really cool. And interjecting throughout the book will be Liam and Joaquin, the producers on the show. So they interject throughout. So I sent 4 book plates, and I asked for all 4 of them. And what do you know? I got Mike Greenberg, Mike Golick, Liam, and Joaquin. Right here. 4 book plates. The producers of the show. That's not their real names, Liam and Joaquin. I believe that's like their stage names. But really cool. So it's signed by all 4 guys. And I now love that book. I think that's an awesome get. So, alright, so all this goodness, what is it? Well, last night here outside of Erie, in a small town called Meadville, they had IWC, International Wrestling Cartel, ran a show. If you remember, probably it was end of 2011, you might have remembered, I went to a show where I met Mick Foley, Chavo Guerrero, Gail Kim. This was the follow-up show to that. This was Night of the Superstars 2, and it was a loaded card. So I'll get to it and show you what I got, and in it will be some recaps on some projects that I had. So first, I'll start with the Rackers cards, folks. So I'll start with right here. It's a local Erie guy, Big League John McChesney. Has wrestled on WWE shows as a job guy and stuff. I think he's definitely got a future if he keeps at it. He's starting to work with some bigger guys. Dalton Castle, another indie guy with a good future. Kind of a comedy guy. I saw him face Colt Cabana last time. This time he faced a local guy. He's working on his stuff. He's getting much better. Facade. He goes like the American Ninja. Looks exactly like Christian York, and actually him and I talked about how they should have a team. So, cool guy. He's up for the TNA gut check. Be great. So, and they had midget wrestling, little people on the show. So this is Bad Boy Brian and Little Kato, legendary midget wrestlers there, nice guys. And Little Kato took a Rackers card, and so did Facade. And a couple of the guys they mentioned it and wanted to look it up because they might want to use them on their gimmick table. So, trying to get Rackers some love. And then I got 2 other names. One local guy that's there that's not really a local guy. Colin Delaney. You might remember him from ECW getting beat up all the time. He was part of the tag team champions there. Nice guy. He's working on his craft, getting much bigger and better. And talking about big, Michael Elgin. I got this Rackers card, and I went to him. Here's a funny story. It was him at a table with Kid Cash, and who I got right there in the TNA program. And so they're at the at their table, and everybody's at the big people, bigger name tables, so they were charging $3 for an autograph, and people were complaining, and it made me so upset because I'm like, these people, they this is their livelihood. And Kid Cash said, hey, nobody's buying our stuff because they're at other tables, so we need to make money somehow. And I totally got it. And I talked to them about respect and how much, just I wish people would respect them and understand it. And Michael Elgin, who had traveled from Illinois, Berwyn, Illinois, to Meadville, Pennsylvania. He had wrestled the night before in Illinois and was there that day. I mean, come on. That's a huge trek for probably didn't get a huge payoff. So he said to me, I said, Mr. Elgin, how much would it be to have you sign my Rackers card? He said, I'll tell you what I'll do. I usually sell my autograph for $5 on your own item, or an 8x10 for $10. If you buy an 8x10 for $5, I'll sign both. So I did. And got this beast 8x10, unbreakable Michael Elgin. See him in Ring of Honor, future world champion, and he signed both cards. Great guy, very nice. Love that I was respectful. So yeah, and then I got the TNA program. I got Kid Cash on that, and then I got the Superior Athlete, Tony Nese. He was an X Division star for a while, and had a falling out. So Sema Ion was there, but I'd already gotten him the year before. So I guess since I got it open, I'll recap what's on this program. I got Kid Cash, Anthony Nese, Sema Ion, Gunner, Brian Hebner, Jeremy Borash on the backstage pass that this beautiful lady got for me when she was 8 months pregnant running on ice. Love her. And over here I got Sarita, Kaz and Tracy Brooks upside down, Amazing Red, Rhino, Abyss, Taylor Wilde, and Kurt Angle, all on the TNA program. So that's cool. That's filling up pretty good. So like I said, Kid Cash was there, Michael Elgin was there, and the headliners. The headliners were Goldust, and I got him. What they did was they charged $10. It was a benefit for the high school. They charged $10 for a photo, and if you paid the $10, before intermission, they printed them off, and the guys signed the photos. Plus, they'd sign whatever you had. So I got him to sign what I had, and had the photo, and he signed it, and didn't know, but the lady that took the picture, I brought my Wrestlemania chair, which I'll show you in a minute, and she took a picture of that. So he signed that as well. And then I went old school and got him to sign this Rackers card as the natural Dustin Rhodes. You old school WCW fans, or even old WWE fans, back when he was with his dad against Ted DiBiase, would remember that. So, super nice guy. Love that. Got 4 Goldust autos for $10. And then, paying for autos, the man they call Vader was there. And he was old school. He was about my money. He was respectful, called me sir, but he was charging everybody $10 for an autograph. And I'd already waited in line over a half hour to see him. So I was kind of stuck, and I'd already paid for the picture. So I got the autograph on my chair, and I got the photo as well. So, yeah, but what are you going to do? And then the main headliner, the line that I waited over an hour for, and he was as nice to the first person as he was to the last. And how many people did he meet? Well, he donated all the money that he made from photos back to the high school. And he donated, and it ended up being $1,330. You do the math at $10 a photo. And that was only for people that paid for photos. A lot of people didn't pay for photos. So, who was it? It was the man himself, the Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. That is actually also his son Colt Toombs. Son Colt is an undefeated MMA fighter, and he is a pro wrestler as well. And so I love the shot. It's a generational shot, because I told Piper, me and my dad have watched him ever since I was little. So it's the 2 sons and the 2 fathers in the shot, and I love that. So he signed that, and I got him to sign my chair, but I brought the book along. And Zane, if you see this, you'll appreciate this. I gave it to Colt first, because obviously Colt is his son, and it's about Roddy's life, and so Colt's in there. And I said, could you write something funny? Like, I don't remember anything or any of that or something. And so he did. He wrote, "Don't believe my dad, Colt Toombs." And then signed by the Hot Rod himself right there. That is awesome. I love that. So, wicked cool. Love that. They were super nice. Took pictures with everybody. Signed everything. They delayed the show an hour because there were so many people in the meet and greet to meet him. An hour they delayed the show. All right, on to the Big Daddy, my baby. Let me slide this over here and slide it down a little. My Wrestlemania chair. Now, I'll recap this chair for you guys so you guys can, if this is your first time seeing it, so you can see what's all on it. There's the Wrestlemania chair. I remember I got this for free for ordering a couple of events a couple years ago. So again, up here, I got Mickey James, Chavo Guerrero, Mick Foley, RVD. These are only people on this chair, are only people that have actually performed at WrestleMania. That's the only people on here. That's why I didn't get Colin Delaney on the chair. That's why I didn't get Kid Cash on the chair, because you had to have performed at WrestleMania. So, that is those four on that side. And then on the other side, there's the top of the chair. And boom. Alright, we got Gail Kim here, Matt Hardy, Mr. Anderson, who performed as Mr. Kennedy in WWE, but he signed to Mr. Anderson. I saw him at Impact. Rhino, Carlito, Tommy Dreamer, and then the three last night, Vader, Goldust, and Roddy Piper. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13 signatures so far on this chair. And the TNA Impact is coming to Erie next week, and I'm hoping to go before and get a couple more guys, at least Kurt Angle on there. So I would have 3 WrestleMania main eventers if I get Kurt, and then a ton of other guys on here. So this is that's my baby right there, and it was free. So all in all, pretty good haul here. Great TTM. Awesome in person. The show was tickets with the meet and greet were under $25. Great show. There was a Piper's Pit. It was just a great show. So, all right, guys, it's a long one. Sorry about that, but hopefully it was worth it. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys. Oh, you know what? I had a question. Maybe you guys could help me out. All you guys autograph collectors. Pretty soon I want to retire this chair, and so. Some of the ink hasn't set in on the steel. So if you guys could tell me if there's some sort of like spray sealant I could put on here to make sure nothing happens to those autos, I'd appreciate it. Just leave the comments down below. Alright, guys. Thanks much. Peace.